Hi, welcome into this Everest Business Funding Review, where I, Michael, with Viral Funding Solutions, will be uncovering the hard truths about this funding program, how they work, are they legit, pros and cons, alternatives, and so much more, so you can finally continue to build, grow, expand, and even get out of a tight pinch. Let's get right into it. You're looking at the home page. It'll look like this more or less. Maybe it'll change over time. But who they are, they're a working capital funding program that can help you get what's called a merchant cash advance, which is basically where you're getting advanced a lump sum of funding and you're paying it back with your future receivable. So whatever you're making in the future, you're paying back to that merchant and or the lender. So for example, let's say you make a certain amount, you make more one day, so you're taking out more that day and it's sent back to the provider. Or you're making less one day and they take out less, or it can be a fixed ACH amount that's being taken out daily. And that's how usually they work. They work daily, sometimes weekly. You don't see monthly, very rarely, because people end up going into defaults. They end up getting into collections and a lot more problems than that. So let's continue moving forward here. They are legitimate, and that does not mean, though, that they will be the best solution for you. So make sure you stick around with me to the very end to find out if they are truly the best way for you or not. And if you'd like to learn more information about how to get connected and get business funding, I'll leave information down below in the description. I'll show you a little bit more of that as we go. And if you haven't watched for some time, I do come out with content like this on all small business funding as an expert business loan broker slash agent who's helped out a lot of people of all backgrounds. Enough of that, though. Let's continue moving forward here. Obtain working capital to help you buy equipment, make payroll, open new locations, hire more staff. So if this isn't your first time around getting business funding, then you know what all of this means. And if it is the first time, you're a complete beginner, I want to guide you in the right direction so you're not falling for faulty programs, maybe scammy ones out there, because there are a lot of them in this space. But when you receive funding, you have to know what you're applying it to, because a merchant cash advance, especially these, can be faster approvals and you can get funded right away more than other business loan solutions, but you get more of a medium to higher rate. So in a lot of cases like this one, I think it doesn't give you a lot of information on like the time frames of the terms, but I think it's still from 2 to 12 months, I think, which is what you'd see with most MCAs, like 3 to 11 month time frames. And you're given this amount of time. So if you were given 7 months to pay it back, however much you received, can you make those repayments is the question. It's not all about the interest, it's about the benefit exceeding your repayment. But at the end of the day, can you remain cash flow positive and make those repayments is what you have to look at when you get a lot of this. And it can help you for growth and expansion. It's not meant to be, hey, so I need survival money. I need to just stay head above waters. I'm cash flow negative, and it's going to continue to hurt me if I take this funding. So if you're going to double, triple, quadruple your profits or just stay stable and afloat, it'll be very helpful for you and you'll make more sense of it. Easy online application, funding in 24 hours, advances up to $1 million, flexible funding options, and you can see the footer there. And we'll go over here. You can see the navigation, business funding. I'll click on this one. They approve 95% of all businesses. Everest has funded thousands of businesses, big and small. We believe anyone can be successful at what they do. They just need the right financial assistance to help them get ahead. Find out how much your business qualifies for by applying below. And there's a simple 3-step process. You apply online, no hassles, advances from 5,000 to $1 million. Receive funds in as little as 24 hours. Submit your information here to get pre-approved. So you can see all the way from first name down to how soon do you need it, how much does your business need, what's your average monthly revenue. And this is a cash flow based product. So we primarily will look at your bank statements, and this meaning your average daily bank balance, your number of deposits, how many times are you depositing in a month, how high of those are those deposits, starting ending bank balances, withdrawals, transaction types, credited and debited, and much more that I will also look at as a business loan broker slash agent. I take the time, if I ask for your business bank statements, make sure you send them to me, very confidential, and it's safe through email and so forth. Now we go over here, you can see excellent on Trustpilot, 488 reviews at the time of me making this video. Great people, very professional. Golem helped get it done fast. Thank you. Testimonials with Mike there, contractor. It was a slow season. I really needed to make use of funds, so they took advantage of it. Bar restaurant was in dire need of remodeling, and how they followed through with that. Featured in, you can see Bloomberg Business Week 4, Small Business Trends, Inc. 500. Now, I don't know how much of that is actually true. It probably is, but the thing is, you also have to understand that some companies, I'm not saying they are, it's not what I'm saying here. Sometimes they'll put, hey, featured in, also shown in, just to appeal that way. But, you know, if we did a quick search here, let's do this. Everest Business Funding. See one there. Bloomberg Business, Small Business Trends. Let's try that. Sorry, I have this HP thing that gets in my way. I couldn't see what I was typing because there's a little lighting on this new computer that I have. Let's see. Oh, we see it on Digital Journal. Global Newswire, Entrepreneur Mag. So, I mean, it may appear there. It's just, it's not popping up. Usually it pop up on Google search results like that, but you can see that that's what they have listed. Over here on Trustpilot, you have to be careful about the reviews you read, not only with Everest, but any other funding company. It may be a marketing plot where people are hired to write reviews. I'm not saying that they've done that. That's not what I'm saying here. But you see great people, very professional and courteous, also fast to explain any concerns or questions in the process. Will help. Everything was fast and easy. Good company. They would fast funding. However, the interest rate is beyond belief. Great customer service, comfortable, and so forth. That review there, you have to be careful because if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, you're going to make a review that's preposterous. So before you apply to anything, know what the rates are. And this person probably didn't know going into it what they were. So it's not necessarily the company's fault. You have to educate yourself. Worst company ever. Very upset with how this loan was portrayed to me by a member on the New York Tribeca group. Salesman's name, and then we go through it. Lied and misled me into this deal, offering me this amount. Meanwhile, telling me to lie to you guys so they could get both loans go through. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Feeling a little concerned. One day in, I have to okay my. They said that failed of 230 and are going to charge a $30 late fee. I even provided video proof of the balance. I have no clue whether attempt wasn't successful, but it wasn't due anything on my end. I don't know. Lateral liars and sharks. They do not care about small businesses. Rude, blinded. Terms on how to pay back the money. Again, another person who probably didn't understand why they got themselves into it. Deceiving. Broker was not straightforward and almost 10K of non-disclosed fees and to add it to the transaction. Fast funding. Rates are high. This company don't use them. So take it with a grain of salt. Other people get help. Other ones won't. Some people don't know what they're getting themselves into. Maybe they don't want that much of a high fee. Maybe the broker didn't explain it to you. I will, as your business loan broker, explain to you what works and what doesn't, and what you should expect in terms of all of that. Reports to the authorities. Let's see up here. Yeah. Everest Business Funding response. Clearly, you were confused with us with another financial agreement. So there's probably some clearing up there. This company is full of liars. I've been in the merchant services for 36 years, and I'm a wholesale processor, which means I go through an FBI background check. I've been selling MCA cards and processing for 36 years. Never been turned down without my full SSN. After that, I have asked for proof. No one gets back to me. I got a loan 92 the date. These guys are a nightmare. They ruined my credit and my name. Consumers beware. So you can see what people are saying. Bit of both worlds. Just tread carefully. And I have my #1 recommended program down below in the description where you can get up to 25,000 same day instant approval. and even up to 2 million incredibly fast within a day to two, and as much as a week. And we could accept bad credit. If you're looking for collateralized loans and more, I'll leave information on that down below in the description. But you can also check out this questionnaire, which I'll leave there for you if you haven't done this yet, where you can complete it and get a personalized and customized email response for your best funding option and options, plus get a free 6-step pre-approval lending checklist to get you approved for funding much faster. So it'll look like this more or less. Literally, you can get this done in less than 30 seconds if you have everything in there. Submit it, and you can even get started on the thank you page that I have set up at the moment. And from right there and then, you can get started and write in application mode and then get it done and submit it. About us, just a handful of services. I offer more, and this part. So it'll look like this more or less. Maybe it'll change over time, but you have an idea now of how they work. What are the expectations? I'm not sure if it still is, because they don't give you as much information on like what are the minimum requirements as in revenue and so forth. But I think maybe it's still around 4,000 a month, 500 credit score. And sometime in business, they'll go over that. Usually it's like 4 or 6 months plus. But that's something that has to get double checked here, because they don't really reveal all that, and they may reveal it later on. Just don't take my word for the time in business part and some of those other factors if they've changed. But that's what you would expect. Industries that they serve: financing for all types of businesses. You see here: healthcare, food and beverage, service, trade, seasonal businesses, retail. And let's see, hopefully I didn't miss anything. ISO partners, contact us, blog, referral program, home. Get pre-approved. Let's see how that looks. Takes you to the same page we were at earlier, and then you can get started there. Backspace, become a partner. And yeah, so this is Everest Business Funding. They're not my number one recommended program. If you want to check out what it is, then again, look down below in the description, where you can get up to 2 million plus incredibly fast funding without collateral, no hard credit checks, very transparent of a company, more than most. And the benefits there: best team of underwriters, lenders. You'll have myself included as your broker/agent, who will help you out in every step of the way. And if you're looking for other types of business funding that are not a medium to higher rate, and if you can qualify for them, maybe you just want to explore them and see what else is out there, then get in touch with me. The best way to do that will be, again, to submit that questionnaire that I showed you earlier. And it's this one right here. And there will be more information down below in ways to get a hold of me. So please do that if you haven't. And for any questions, comments, or concerns, please voice them for me in the comment section. And if you got value out of it, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this with others who you feel will get value out of it. It could be a complete stranger, a friend, or a family member. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and click the bell notification icon so you do not miss any future videos that will be coming out with. That is everything for now. Talk soon. Bye.